What's up, guys? We're gonna build beats, and today we're gonna be doing part 2 of our little Halloween special, which is the drums. If you guys haven't subbed already or turned post on your own, make sure you do so, because it's up a lot. So let's hop right into it. So last video, what we did was just make like these little Halloween melodies, and I'll play the original first. All right, and then we went ahead and added more sounds to make it kind of like a more rap type of thing. All right, and I'll leave the link in the description for that video if you want to check it out first. So basically what we're gonna do is kind of manipulate this melody, turn it into a sample, you know, kind of render it down. Then once we're done with that, we can go ahead and throw some drums on. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so starting with our melody, in here, I didn't really think I wanted to do too much, but all I really wanted to do was kind of add a little character to the guitar. So I just added an RC20, nothing too crazy, and this is just a preset I'm using. If you have RC20, you can go ahead and screenshot that if you want. And then I'm going to mute this glass bell because this and the guitar kind of take up the same range, so it's kind of hard to really get a distinct melody. So I'm going to mute the glass bell because I like the guitar more. So I'll play the guitar, I guess, like by itself. All right, and then I'll go ahead and put everything on. So now you would, if you wanted to mix, you could like put things to the side and everything, but I don't think that's really necessary since we're going to put this in a wave, and then we could just turn the bass down anyway. So let's go ahead and do that actually. So we got this bell, let's make sure it's muted. And then what I like to do is just do it down here, and you right click, and then where is it? Consolidate, and then just let us do its thing. Okay, so now we got this. Okay, simple as that. So I'm gonna cut it there, and then now we can kind of go over how we can manipulate this. Okay, so now we have our like rendered sample, and there's plenty of things you can do. You could chop it up, you can even add more melodies, you can add effects, plugins, all type of stuff to it, right? But for me, what I'm gonna do is just do something generic because this is a drum video. So what I'm gonna do is pretty much just double click, and then we can put this in a new track. Okay, and also if you don't know, you can click this right here and go to chop, and you can kind of chop up your melodies too and get some like crazy stuff, right? And obviously that's going to be a little off, right? But get what I'm saying. So from here, what I'm gonna do is take this time, right click, go to 4 bars, and this is so that I could change the BPM to any BPM that I want. Now I'm gonna do some above 120. We do 124, and I'm gonna click no on this. And then for the pitch, we can turn it down, you can turn it up. I'm gonna turn it down and see what that sounds like. All right, so that has a little bit more energy, so I could use both of these for the beat. So I'm gonna turn this one down, and then here you can of course add a lot of effects, but I'm gonna just do some generic, like I said, just EQ it. Okay, I just want to EQ some of that bass out so that it doesn't clash with our 808. So let's go ahead and get started with our drums. All right, so now we're going to start our drums, and we're going to start with the low end. So I'm going to take this piano melody here and copy it to, we're going to pattern 2, copy it here, and then we can delete this and hide it. Now these drums may not always be these exact drums. I just kind of chose these because I didn't feel like looking for sounds. So these may change depending on how I feel throughout, or maybe even after. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go on here. Probably go up a little higher, and I'm gonna just kind of just do my thing and just make a little drum pattern. And I'm gonna try not to skip, and I don't know why this is all the way over here. Okay, so I'm gonna use that for the 808, and then we can copy this to our kick, Alt K, and then I'm gonna just adjust this real quick, and I'm gonna pull these down like that. Okay, so I think that's it for the low end, and let's move on to, I guess, our pillars, our claps, and hi-hats and everything like that. All right, so now we can do everything else. We just go ahead and throw these in, and again, like I said, a lot of these drums will change, so I didn't really spend any time really just picking these sounds. So maybe after or in the next video, these drums might be changed. So let's just pull you. I think right now what we could do is go ahead and, matter of fact, I'm gonna just throw this in. It's gonna create a lot of bounce, putting it right here. And then go ahead and throw our hi-hats in here. So start like right here. Switch them around. And now we kind of manipulate these how we want. I'm just mess around with these. Okay, and I think that's good for now. And then everything else we can kind of just slap in. Okay, drums are pretty simple, so let me see. See what it sounds like with this. Okay, now that definitely can be a verse, so I'm gonna stop it there. I'm not really sure if I should do any mixing, but I think this is good enough just for the drums. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Stay tuned for part 3. All links will be in the description for everything used in the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.